Back in 2013, Rick Ross was dropped from Reebok. In his lyrics, he stated in the You Don't Even Know song, "I die over these Reeboks. You ain't even know. Put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know." Soon after, Reebok released him from his shoe deal. So I want to ask Reebok, why didn't you do the same for Cardi B?
Cause I'm a boss. It's not gonna work for you. Nobody can equal me.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So before I get into Cardi, Beyonce, and Rick Ross, this video is sponsored by Mscocohair. They sent me their water wave. They sent me a 20-inch lace closure. It's a 5x5 closure, and also they sent me 3 bundles of 24 and 2 26-inch bundles. So this is what the hair looks like. The hair is soft, it's luscious, and I really like this hair. I feel like it's not gonna be too much of hassle. I don't feel like it's gonna shed too much or anything like that. So I created a wig unit, and this is what it looks like. Now you could just throw it on your head like this, or you can go in and create baby hair. Now whenever I do my little curly hair, I like to create baby hair because I feel like it looks more natural. This is optional, you don't have to do this. So I'm just going in and I am creating my natural looking hairline, and also I will show you how I kind of blend it in with my real hair on the sides, because when it comes to closures, you don't have any lace on the side, like from your ear to mid top of your brow. So I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. So now I'm taking my hairline and I'm creating a baby hair uniform looking hairline so that it looks very clean, and it just seems like it's blended in with the actual wig and hairline baby hair that I created with the wig. So I'm just creating that, and I'm just creating the same exact baby hairs that I did with the closure. And I've been doing this and I really like this. This is so much easier than wearing a ear-to-ear frontal. I hate frontals, you guys. Y'all should know this by now. I prefer closures just because you can pop it on, pop it off, and you can go. Frontals, you can't really do that. I mean, you kind of can, but not really. It's just not the same. So I prefer this way, and I really like this method, and it's so much easier, you guys. Like, this is all I do on a day-to-day. It does not take that much effort or time. So I'm just tying my head wrap so that we can get those baby hairs to set, and then this is what it looks like. This is the finishing results. I love Mscocohair. Like, this hair is beautiful, it's flawless. It doesn't tangle, it doesn't really shed too much, and I'm really enjoying this hair. So make sure you guys check out Mscocohair. Links will be down below in the description box, and also if you use my discount code RED, you will be able to save some coins, sis. So make sure you check out the description box. Thank you guys so much, and let's go ahead and get into this video. I told you so. I told all of y'all that Cardi B does not care about women of color. She does not care about the black community. She does not care about the brown community. She don't care. She all about her coin. Now, I wanted to talk about this because I thought it was interesting how recently within the media, it's being reported that Beyonce passed up a Reebok partnership because the team that would have been working on her shoe collection, she felt it wasn't diverse enough. It wasn't a team that represented her and her background and her culture. So basically she was saying the team couldn't relate to her. So she backed out of it with Reebok.
Beyonce, yes, Beyonce has signed a deal to partner with Adidas, and this is reviving one of her personal brands as well. Give us all the details. We need to know about Beyonce.
Everybody's excited about Zion, and I think there's a lot of people saying this might actually be more influential and more impactful for Adidas signing Beyonce. I mean, we're talking about clearly one of the biggest superstars in all of entertainment.
In the world,
in the world, in anything, any industry. Covering shoe deals, I never thought I'd be referring to a hive.
Yes.
but this is now a thing. And I think if you look at Beyonce, you know, she has 126 million followers on Instagram. That's more than all 36 Adidas accounts combined. And so the visibility you get right away, it's incredible. But for her, it really goes beyond that. It's not just about putting her name on a shoe and here's the new Adidas Beyonce 1 or whatever they end up calling it. You know, it's about having an imprint on the company, impact in terms of diversity. I had heard a great story about how, you know, throughout this process over the last year or two, she had discussed with Under Armour, with Reebok as well. Jordan at one point was interested in maybe partnering with her. And she had a meeting at Reebok and they had a whole presentation of everything, potential products, how this could all look. And she kind of took a step back and said, is this the team that would be working on my product? And somebody said yes. And she said, nobody in this room reflects my background, my skin color, and where I'm from and what I want to do. And so she kind of took a step back and left, and then they did not come to terms.
That's amazing.
And I thought that was interesting because I've been seeing Reebok promote Cardi B and her shoe collection that she has with her partnership that she's done with Reebok. And I'm like, okay, so why is it that Cardi is working with them, but Beyonce refuses to do so? People are saying it's a money thing. Oh, Cardi, she's not established like Beyonce. But honestly, I feel like Cardi is well established at this point in her career. She is not a Swahili. She's not a Megan Stallion. She's not these other smaller rappers. Like, honestly, Cardi can compete on Beyonce's level because she has the attention of mainstream media right now. So Reebok is a company that she could have turned down, but she decided not to because, once again, representation is not something that she really cares about. She's all about the money. And honestly, you guys, when it comes down to it, it's important for people of color who are in these positions of power. They speak up and they talk about how we need to be represented as people of color within mainstream media when it comes to fashion, when it comes to us consumers. We need to be represented at these tables because, once again, they will try to feed us whatever, and they'll use people like Cardi B as a puppet to try to influence us and try to just accept anything. So it's important that people like Beyonce speak up and say, hey, you know what? This isn't something that I want to do because you guys don't really represent me and my background. And Beyonce understands that majority of her demographic are women of color, people of color. So it just makes sense that she turned them down. For the sake of Cardi B, Cardi simply does not care. She doesn't really see herself as a part of the Black community. And I've seen a lot of comments where people are like, well, she's not technically Black, or she's Spanish, she's this, she's that. But it really just comes down to the fact that her audience, majority of her audience, are people of color. So that is who you're catering to business wise. So whenever you go to these meetings, whenever you're in these corporate offices, when it comes to doing sponsorships, brand deals, whatever the case may be, partnerships with these brands, these bigger brands, whatever the case may be, you want people of color to be at those tables because they have that background that will represent your audience better. They have a better understanding of what your audience wants to see. So Beyonce understands that, and people are saying, well, Beyonce's 30 something and Cardi's 20 something. It doesn't matter. It's all about the people that you have around you. Cardi's in a position of power. She can pick and choose who she wants to mentor her. You guys are coming up with all these excuses and you guys are giving her a pass on everything. When is enough going to be enough? She literally spits in your face and you guys take it every time. And she's literally saying, you know what? I really don't care about these Black women. I really don't care about people of color. I'm going to just get my money. She don't care. And when you have a person like this who represents the Black community, the people of color in the limelight, who are selfish like this, who kind of low-key shit on you because they made it. This is why the Black community can never get anywhere. Nipsey Hussle was a great example of a person who wanted to do something great with the power that he had. He wanted to do something great with the influence that he had. He wanted to give back. He wasn't selfish. He wasn't all about the money. He didn't do what would make him the most money. He did what he felt would be good for his community, good for the Black community, and what he thought would be a positive influence. And for that, this man has the utmost respect from the Black community. Now, when it comes to Cardi B, it's the complete opposite, and this is why I can't fully respect her when it comes to who she is as a person, as a personality. Now, her music and the fact that she works her ass off, she has my respect in that area. And people are saying, well, she's not a role model. No one's asking her to be a role model, but like Beyonce said, when you have an influence, you have a responsibility. No one is saying you have to be perfect, but when you influence the masses, you have a responsibility to make change and to make things happen. For instance, when it comes to this Fashion Nova issue with me, I could have easily just accepted whatever. I could have easily just accepted whatever they were willing to give me, but I felt like change needed to be made and they needed more diversity on their website and on their platform. I'm tired of seeing Insta bods. There are multiple body types. It's not just Insta bods. There are real women who wear Fashion Nova. So I spoke up about that. And then also, there are not enough dark-skinned Black women on their Instagram, and I spoke up about that. It's easy for me to just take the money under the table and not speak up or say anything, but I refuse to do that. I actually want to make a change. I believe my influence has power and I want to use it to make a positive impact. I don't want to be all about myself. I just feel like it's selfish. So I expect the same when it comes to Cardi B, and she is in a higher position, a way higher position than myself. So I just don't understand why she's not able to do that. She holds more power than me. So I just don't understand why I am able to do that, but she is not. And also another thing that I wanted to highlight, back in 2013, Reebok released Rick Ross from his partnership because he rapped about date rape basically, and it was in the You Don't Even Know song, and so they released him because of that. So my question is to Reebok, are you going to be releasing Cardi B for stating that she drugged and robbed men and not apologize for it? Now, I would feel differently if Cardi apologized. She hasn't taken any type of ownership or accountability within the situation. She's kind of being very nonchalant and brushing it off like it's no big deal. But if she would have just apologized and took some type of accountability or ownership within the situation, no one would really care. No one would be bringing this and resurfacing old videos. No one would really care about the situation. So I just wanted to talk about this, you guys, and highlight this, and I want your opinion on this. Do you feel Reebok should release Cardi B? Do you feel that they should give the same energy that they gave to Rick Ross to Cardi B? And also, do you feel like Beyonce did the right thing? Do you think that by her making a stand with Reebok, other brands will be more diverse when it comes to bringing on people of color to partnership with them? I want to know your opinion on this situation. Comment down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, you guys. I'm trying to hit 100K here on YouTube, and hit the notification bell so that you're notified for when I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.